All right. MLK is in here, part 22. We still going. Colors has always been a thing for me. Like, since I was little, I just like color in general. Like, the study of color. I did that in my grad, whatever. But anyway, so I'm just going to be honest. Like, my favorite color is green. So that tell you right there. But, and I'm a fan of pink. My mom loved pink. That's a whole back end story with my mom and my sisters. We know about those things. But anyway, shout out. But, so I'm like, that's what I really wanted to do. But I'm looking at the deltas and stuff, and I'm like, okay, red and white. And I really dislike red because, again, it's like backstory with my mom. My mom kept me in red all the time when I was a baby. So to the point where I was like, I couldn't stand it. And my sister, she kept in pink. So she can't stand pink. But I like pink, and she don't mind red. So it's hilarious. But anyway, so I'm like looking at deltas. I'm like, I like the girls who I knew. I mean, obviously one of my like best friends is one. So I'm like, all right, let's just see what it's about. But I just deep down, I was just like, nah, I really didn't want to do that. And it was cool. Like all of them got their little things, you know, like the elephant. I was cool with that. Talking about the pyramid, that was cool. But when we got into like deities and stuff, I was like, And so what had happened was, when I started to kind of find out a little bit about that, I remember one experience where I was at my home church and one of my cousins came to visit. And like, this is like a cousin more so by blood or whatever. But we cousins. We cousins. We say that we cousins. We claim each other. And so, or did I say by blood? By marriage. Or something like that. I'm tired. Anyway, not by blood. But like blood of blood in a sense. Like we not directly related. So anyway, we was at church and I was talking about it and a few people there or whatever trying to get to know like, hey, can you tell me more about the organization type of thing, and some other people. But I remember specifically one with her, and she had this necklace on and it was like a little lady, and I don't remember if we was actually talking about that or not, but I was like, oh, that's a cool little necklace, it's a little lady, it was cute. And yeah, we weren't really talking about it. And so she was like, this is my fortitude. I said, huh? I said, what? She was like, this is my fortitude. Basically she's talking about like a deity or whatever with deltas. And I didn't know what she's talking about, so I'm pretty sure now she's talking about like Minerva or whatever. But when she said that, I was like, that's an idol, like straight out the back. Like when she said that, so I was like, so like an idol. And she's like, no, it's this, is that. And I'm like, idol. And so I'm like, whatever. And I kind of, just left the conversation alone, and we went on and talked about other things. And